The game begins long before the ball is tipped. Cleveland is broken, torn apart by injuries, and yet they stand, desperate. They can't afford to be weak anymore. They can't afford mistakes. Game 2 was a slow bleed, a win they should have had, but let slip away. Donovan Mitchell poured out 48 points, a hero's effort in a losing cause, but no one man can carry a team to the finish line alone. The Pacers didn't steal this game. Cleveland gave it away. Missed rebounds, poor execution, sloppy turnovers. Halliburton's game winner wasn't fate. It was Cleveland's failure to close when it mattered most. Tyrese took the shot, but Cleveland set him up for it. This is not an accident. This is a pattern. The stats. Cleveland has the better offense, better stats, but that means nothing when you can't execute. When the Pacers lock in, they don't just play hard, they play smart. And Cleveland is falling apart in the final moments. Mitchell's brilliance can only cover so much, but it's not enough. And today's AI pick is Cavs Moneyline. Cleveland will win, but not because they're better. They will win because they have no choice. Mitchell will drag them across the line. It won't be clean. It won't be easy. It will be a brutal fight for survival, but Cleveland will survive. The Pacers are dangerous, but desperation is an even more powerful force. Cleveland will find a way. Stick around because Krista Worthington is going to break down Game 2, Thunder versus Nuggets next. Her insights will get you deeper into the tactics you need to understand.
Game 3 is here, and this isn't just another game. This is the moment when everything changes. The Thunder have the momentum, and they will not let it slip. After crushing the Nuggets in Game 2, Oklahoma City has proven they can impose their will. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a force playing at the highest level, and when he gets going, there's no stopping him. He's pushing OKC to new heights, and they're firing on all cylinders. But now, the stakes are higher. With the series tied 1-1, the Nuggets must dig deep, but the cracks are starting to show. Their defense has been inconsistent, and their offense, while powerful, often relies too heavily on Nikola Jokic. Jokic is undeniably one of the league's best, but if the Nuggets can't find additional support, specifically from players like Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., they'll struggle against the depth and explosiveness of the Thunder. What stands out the most about Oklahoma City is their adaptability. In Game 2, they adjusted quickly and played a more disciplined game. Their defense has also been underappreciated. They forced turnovers and disrupted Denver's rhythm. With players like Dort and Williams stepping up alongside Gilgeous-Alexander, the Thunder are proving to be a formidable playoff team. The Nuggets' chances will heavily depend on their ability to limit turnovers and improve their defense, especially in transition. Denver is known for playing fast, but against OKC's defensive setup, they'll need to control the pace better. And today's AI pick is OKC minus 4.5. The Thunder are hot. They got the edge in defense, offense, and now momentum. The Nuggets can hang in, but they'll need more than Jokic's brilliance to come out on top tonight. Oklahoma City will win this one, covering the spread as they keep their playoff momentum rolling.
Game 3, and Florida is on the brink of collapse. Down 2-0 in the series, the Panthers are teetering on the edge. There's no more room for mistakes. Toronto's controlled, methodical destruction in Game 2 was a masterclass. They've come into Florida and they've taken control. But Florida, their defense has been a liability all series. They can't control the pace. They're living on the edge, relying too heavily on Bobrovsky to bail them out. The question is whether Florida can stop the inevitable collapse. Toronto has exposed their weakness, and it's only getting worse. Florida's system is fragile. They rely on a few key players, but Toronto's depth is overwhelming. The Leafs are playing a smarter, faster game. They control the ice and won't let Florida dictate the tempo. And when they're on, it's not even close. Bobrovsky can only do so much. The stats. Toronto has the edge in goals per game, shooting percentage, and defensive stats. Florida's penalty kill is weak, and their reliance on Bobrovsky in net won't be enough to stop Toronto's offensive depth. And today's AI pick is Toronto plus 1.5 puck line. This is the moment when Florida will falter. Toronto has the precision to keep it tight, and they will handle business. Expect a controlled, disciplined game from the Leafs. Florida might fight, but they won't win. Toronto covers the puck line, extending their series lead.
Game 2. Winnipeg's defensive fortress is about to be tested. The Jets are on their home ice, but with the Stars' momentum and Hellebuck's brilliance, this is no longer about home ice advantage. This is about survival. Dallas isn't just another team. They are ruthless. And despite Winnipeg's strength, they've got a glaring weakness that Dallas will exploit. In Game 1, Dallas showed exactly why they're a dangerous underdog. They have the offensive firepower to break through even the tightest defenses. But their real advantage? Ettinger. The Stars' goaltender has kept his team in every fight this season. It's not just that he's good, it's that he knows how to weather the storm. Hellebuck might have better stats, but the gap between him and Ettinger is razor-thin. And if Winnipeg's defense falters under pressure, Ettinger will capitalize. Winnipeg's been solid on defense, but this isn't about what they've done. It's about what Dallas will do. They've got more offensive depth and the power play edge. And Winnipeg? Their penalty kill isn't strong enough to contain Dallas' firepower for long. The Jets will need to step up. They can't let this game slip. The stats. Winnipeg's defense is still their strongest asset, but Dallas's offensive depth and Ettinger's composure will outmatch them. Winnipeg must step up in all areas, particularly their penalty kill and offensive consistency. And today's AI pick is Jets Moneyline, 118. Winnipeg will win Game 2, but it won't be easy. They have the defensive edge, and with Hellebuck in net, they'll hold steady. Dallas will push them to the limit, but the Jets will lock it down and take a narrow victory on home ice. This game is Winnipeg's to lose, and they won't. Now on to Lilith, who's going to give us the recap.
The series is turning, and execution is the only thing that matters. Cleveland had the chance, but they failed. Mitchell's 48 points weren't enough. The Pacers know how to capitalize on mistakes, and the Cavs will pay for it in Game 3. Cleveland must fight to stay alive, but it won't be easy. The AI pick for Game 3, Cavs Moneyline. Cleveland will survive, but just barely. Oklahoma City is building momentum. They have the strength to dominate Denver. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the engine, and they won't falter under the pressure. OKC will cover the spread in Game 3, and Denver's defense will be exposed. AI pick OKC 4.5. Momentum will carry them through. Toronto has already shown they are the better team in this series. The Leafs' depth is too much for Florida. The Panthers can't stop their offensive juggernaut, and Bobrovsky can only do so much. In Game 3, Toronto will control the ice, and AI pick Toronto plus 1.5 puck line. The Leafs will cover the spread. Finally, Winnipeg will assert themselves in Game 2. Hellebuck and Winnipeg's defense will shut down Dallas. The Stars are dangerous, but Winnipeg is built for this. The Jets will win this game, and AI pick Jets Moneyline, 118. Winnipeg locks down their home ice. The key to victory in every game is simple. Execute when it matters most. Control the game, or the game controls you. Watch closely. Will we cash or will we burn?